What's happening, La Familia? We back in this thing with another one, man. Y'all already know, man. Another day, another crazy video, man. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. We almost to 18K, 14 away. So go show your brother that love. And on the cool, man, we got the bang, man. Y'all already know, man. Big TBG, the big gorilla. Then we got Lil Hurk, you know, the soldier in general, in his own movement and whatnot, man. You know, they had a crazy situation going on and whatnot, back and forth on IG. We're going to get into that. But first, we got to go to Alabama and check out another general, man, and my boy, HoneyKomb Brazy, you know, the big whooper. You know what I'm saying? As, you know, the big whooper, HoneyKomb Brazy, Mr. Mob Ties, had a situation going on as well on his Instagram, directed towards his father and multiple other, you know, partners, so-called partners who was supposed to show him love. As he goes on to say, so much stress be getting put on me while I'm in jail. Shh, Brazy. For real, I'm tired now. Though, like, real talk, like, who got me for real, man? If I ain't got myself, like, people expect you to do the most from prison. Ain't nobody respecting the hard part. And it's a lot going through my head. Like, I'm thinking about my daddy. Like, this your third time around someone who posted got off on me. The first one claimed my headshot. You ain't go. The second dude stabbed me 11 times in the kitchen, and you still doing time around this dude. That ain't real. After what I did to my own cousin for you, then I'm still your son. Shaking my head. Wow, man, hey, he said a lot right there, but hold on, we're gonna come back to that, man. He said some more. I'm official though, one-man army with the zip lip. That's how you supposed to be, man. You can only depend on yourself. Don't put your faith in no man. Then he goes on to say, dudes say you getting money. What you getting for fake, huh? A kingpin on blood. Mine go every time. The whole biddy know, locked up or on the street, that I'm like that. If it's a loss, that's something that come with living 100. Exactly. You got to accept all your losses with your wins. They coincide. Every time you get a W, expect a lot of losing first. And honestly, man, the losses is going to come more than the wins. Then he says, just on some real stuff, me being me soon, my son, grandma, and my grandpa died. I would have been on every dude who said something about my son, let alone got off. That's just how I rock on blood. And you see, man, he's still going at his pops, man. All this is to air out his pops. And the thing is, man, that's family matters. That ain't got nothing to do with anybody, bro. Keep this off the internet. I understand you hurt. I understand you need somebody to talk to. But on the cool, man, keep this off the internet. Holla at your pops, man. Brazy, I understand your feelings, and they're all credible. Everybody's feelings are credible. We need to get that understood. However you feel is credible to you. That is credible. But nobody else needs to, like, outsiders, they don't need to be in y'all business. That's not y'all business. And you saying too much, talking about what you did to your cousin. You are telling on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Law's gonna look at that like, yeah, that ain't him saying he beat up his cousin or nothing. That means that you did something allegedly to your cousin that made him bleed or whatever, man. Hey, bro, you telling too much, bro. Talking too much. And at this point, man, HoneyKomb Brazy, man, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna keep it all real. As much as I got love for HoneyKomb Brazy, love the man's music, he's a real one. Really who he say he is. He's authentic as authentic can be. Everything the man says he's about because you see it playing out on the cool. But the thing is, HoneyKomb Brazy, bro, you gonna destroy your career. You are becoming a liability to Rap-A-Lot and Mob Ties. All the money, time, and effort that they are investing into you, you are pretty much spitting in their face because you do not care to clean up your act and stay out of jail and help them get their return on their investment. They are investing time and effort into you. Besides the money. The money is one thing, but they could be investing in somebody else and putting their bread behind somebody else, putting their time behind somebody else who truly wants it. You're not showing that you want it, bro. Only thing that you're showing is that you want to be the biggest gangbanger, biggest kingpin in Alabama. You're not showing that you're done with that lifestyle. You want to accumulate as much money as you can, as much money as possible, and be the biggest kingpin in the penitentiary. You want to be like your father. And that's not going to work, bro. You got to choose between the two. You cannot have them both. That's not the way this world works. Bro, you got to give up that street life. That's something that you did to get to the point that you're at now. You know, in both ways. I guess that can work both ways, because what you did out there got you into prison right now. But also what you did out there was how you survived to become a rap star, to be able to feed your family for generations, to be able to feed your kids. You got to leave that stuff alone, bro. Otherwise, you are a liability, bro. And I'm starting to lose faith that you got something more, bro. I'm starting to lose faith that you know something else. You know how to be a millionaire. You know how to be successful. I'm starting to lose faith, bro. You need to show mob ties that you are not a liability and you're actually an asset. Because I wouldn't feel like they was wrong for dropping you right now and going on to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But knowing Jay Prince and how Jay Prince and all them rock, I mean, I don't know him personally, but just seeing his movements, seem like he gonna hold a real one down when they down and out. You watch them do it with Pimp C and multiple different artists. But I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you became a liability whenever you're still having this mindset that you had in the streets. That's all I'm saying. Y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree. But let's go ahead and move on. And next up, we got that man Fredo Bang. As Fredo Bang pretty much came out on Instagram. I apologize, man. My mouth got dry. And he dropped a snippet of his new song, sending shiggities at the opposition. And, you know, how the opposition been dissing online.
Don't that shit be crazy how they throw you in the safe one is up that they ain't never outside.
Don't that shit be crazy how they ain't like they gon' scream and scream and murder when they see me now.
Stop lying. Yeah. That shit be crazy, huh? That shit be crazy, huh? All of these murders.
When you ain't get none of them done, he crazy, huh? That shit be crazy, huh? That shit be crazy, huh? That shit be crazy, huh?
That shit be crazy, huh? I can't wait to see him. Tell a bitch, you was
off of my lip block, my nigga can't wait to do you. I let the chopper mute a bitch when they start making noise.
He talking gangsta on the net, he only killing blogs. I go to
Mans was talking greasy in that one, wasn't he, man? Well, that was directed towards the 4K trade members. But that wasn't it from Fredo Bang. As Fredo Bang also made some posts that I didn't really know who it was directed towards at first. But then it came out when I seen someone else's page. But hold on, let's read this and we'll get into it. First, he says, how you speak down on somebody you love. You know what I'm saying? And I was sitting here thinking like, man, who could this be directed at, man? Who could this be directed at? But I just let it go, man, because it didn't really have no meaning for me. And then I went to Hurk's page and Lil Hurk said this: a lot of dudes turning into weirdos with their hand slapped in his face. And I looked at the time, man, and the times was right after each other. Fredo had dropped that 8 hours ago. Then Hurk dropped this 7-ish, 6-ish hours ago. No, more like 7 on the cool. And then that wasn't it from Hurk. He also popped out with another message. And he says, and don't speak on me if it ain't direct. So at least from Hurk's point of view, from Hurk's eyes, he felt as though Fredo saying that, you know, how you gonna talk down on somebody you supposed to love, he felt as though that was directed towards him, man. And when you put it together, man, it kind of seems like it is, man. You know, who else would he be talking about? Who else would he be talking about, man? Who else has he gotten into it with? And I know I said I wasn't gonna speak on this, man, but hey, it popped up again. But then Fredo puts up this little video.
Say, she yours, but you stupid if you think we both ain't.
And I know that don't make any sense, because y'all thinking Fredo didn't knock down Hurk's broad or mess with any of Hurk's broad, at least what we know in the public's eye. We don't know that he did anything with any of Hurk's broads. But Hurk had put up this little message right here. Every relationship I ever had wasn't nothing. Females don't tell me you different. I don't trust you already. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, it kind of seemed like Fredo was responding to this in that little video right there. You know what I'm saying? And took a little jab at this or whatever. Then he goes on to say, if I'm not in your CF, which I believe is close friend, y'all let me know if I'm wrong on that, Then he puts the middle fingers up, the middle finger emoji, flipping them off or whatever. So it seems like these men had a little bark at each other, man, back and forth, Hurk and Fredo Bang, man. And these boys, man, back on, they taking jabs. These are both two men who ain't gonna back down regardless of nothing. So, man, like we said, man, hopefully these dudes put on some boxing gloves or, fisticuff, bare knuckle, if that's how they feeling, man, and hit the backyard, man, and get this issue resolved, man. Leave it alone, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see it, like we said before. It's bad for the brands. And, man, it's just, like, we ain't got to go back over all through that, man. Y'all already know how we feel about that situation. And if you don't, go to the past videos about Hurk and Fredo Bang. But this is just a little bit of new bickering back and forth these dudes is doing as of right now, man. But y'all know we will be back with another one. We still got the Charleston White and Brick Baby saga going on. Charleston White been going at other people as well, so we going to come back with that. And on the cool, man, my boy Rejo just dropped, man. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in with my boy Rejo and his music, man. Go show my boy some love and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this overall video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on all. That way you will be notified every time we drop a video. And y'all already know. All praise be to the Most High. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. With that being said, I'm out. Believe it up.